everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT, back with another episode of One Take Testing, the show in which I aim to show off a list, give you a sense of how it plays, and let you know my thoughts all in one singular take. Today we're playing a deck that is near and dear to my own heart. It's currently what I'm playing in the TCG. If, like me, you look at the current TCG metagame and think, oh, looks like in order to play this format, I'm going to have to either shell out a ton of money for the Brave engine, or make my main game plan Scythe, or both. Well, what if I told you there was a deck in the format that didn't play any of that, and also didn't lose to any of it? I'm talking about Tier 1.5 meta threat, FLOOWANDEREEZE. FLOOWANDEREEZE is a strange archetype. It seems to do everything in Yu-Gi-Oh! That a deck shouldn't do if it wants a chance of winning.
Oh, MBC!
Thanks, Nyx. I appreciate it. It restricts you from special summoning. It forces you to perform a normal. It loses to a ton of targeted trap cards and hand traps, and yet, it's pretty good. The FLOOWANDEREEZE monsters do something that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is infamous for. They pick a type of summoning condition that is underutilized and therefore not easy to board against, and then they let you cheat it. For this one, you can normal summon up to 5 times per turn in this deck, provided you're going through a long FLOOWANDEREEZE chain, and as a result, you can end on really powerful boards that include FLOOWANDEREEZE X Empen, a skill drain for monsters in attack position, Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, and powerful 2 tribute monsters like Mist Valley Apex Avian. Now, while most of these monsters restrict you to winged beasts, some of them do not. Empen, for instance, lets you perform a normal summon no matter the typing of the monster, so as a result, you can normal an Ecclesia and splash a small Dogmatica package alongside a Nadir Servant. The Nadir does a lot of legwork if you're going second, allowing you to send N-Tis to the graveyard, but even if you're going first and are unable to assemble a board plan, something like a Shureg being sent to the graveyard can really get you off to the races. The reason I'm giving this a second look after making a 10-minute testing on it is they just received a new piece of support, FLOOWANDEREEZE in the Advent of Adventure. Previously, you were playing Book of Moon in this slot to beat some targeted interaction, but not all of it. FLOOWANDEREEZE in the Advent of Adventure is great because it does the same thing, allows you to extend, except doesn't screw up your combos in the process. Alright, we are playing against MBT is Nice, and though I am sure that they have only the best of intentions with that name, I am going to mute them. I just simply don't like feedback. Unfortunately, we have committed the cardinal sin in this deck and lost the die roll. That is not ideal. What the hell is this? Magistus Ver Centrildion. Add a Magistus spell trap from your deck to your hand. Yeah, this is probably a decent time to effect Valor. Weird that we drew this. This is in here for a Crossout Designator package. I don't love a Crossout Designator, but I think that it's good enough in this list. You just fold so absolutely to cards like Effect Valor that I really do appreciate the ability to out them with something. We're going to go for Vitra Magistus here, which is going to allow you to special summon a Magistus in the grave that triggers the Magistus Maiden Artemis and allows you to equip it, which allows them to add a Magistus monster from their deck to their hand. Okay. Looks like we are going to go ahead and get, I imagine, yeah, Lil Alistair. And then they'll fire off a copy of Spell Power Mastery. This gets them Lil Endymion. It's kind of cool that they decided to make like a stupid spellcasters I am sick of seeing babies archetype. We've got, of course, Crowley from the Invoked archetype, Endymion from the Retweet to Scare a Yugi Boomer archetype, and, of course, Magistus Ver Centrillion, who de-ages when she becomes a Witchcrafter. Far be it from me to impose my morality on the decisions made at Konami HQ, but it seems a little sussy to me. They're going to go into Riliona, the Wondrous Magistus Witch Wardrobe. This is not a real card. That's really what it's called? Riliona, the Wondrous Magistus Witch Wardrobe? Sheesh. We're going to go into Magistus Flame Zorua. Fun fact, this monster would eventually become playable? I have no idea what this card is supposed to be. Alright, we're going to summon back the Magistus Master Endymion here. And then we're going to go into Zorua, the Magistus Diamond. Oh, that guy. Okay. Are we done equipping our monsters to our monsters? Oh, certainly not. Okay, so what do I have to worry about here? That does not do anything. Are you fucking with me? That's the only target for the Disciple of the Nadir. That's what we drew for a turn? Are you fucking with me? We lose because of that. We lose because of that. Oh my goodness gracious. I guess we'll try it here. We'll take Dogmatica Punishment. Sure. Combat? We'll walk into Zorua. Okay, they're going to pop it. Second main, fool. Absolute fool. Rube. Simpleton. We can send an Entis to the graveyard here. We will use the effect of Entis. We're going to pop the Zorua, right? Unbelievable. We are simply the best there is. And then we can perform our normal summon, but we don't want to do this one because you can't special summon the turn you activate that effect, and we actually already summoned the Ecclesia that way. I'm going to summon the Ecclesia regardless. All right. We're going to set a bunch of cards here and then pass turn. And then, as soon as possible, I think we should probably fire off the punishment, targeting the Rilliona. We're going to send the other Entis and pop the back row. It's Infip targeting the Ecclesia. That's fine. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. They're going to go for the main. Viria Magistia, special a level 4 or lower Magistus in your graveyard. They're going to get Zorua. Okay, well, shoot. All right, let's go for the City of Dreams. So we're going to activate FLOOWANDEREEZE in the City of Dreams here. That's going to allow us to normal summon this Robina. We're going to normal summon the Robina. We'll trigger the effect. Anything? Sick. We're going to use the effect of Robina. I think we are getting Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds here. Resolution of the effect of the Robina. We're going to normal the Eaglin. And then we can trigger the effect of the Eaglin. Ryza here is very funny. Droll and Lockbird. Oh my god, you are kidding me. That's the last card. You're joking with me. The last card in your hand is Droll and Lock. Oh, you're telling me if we had opened Eaglin and then gone Robina, we would have won this game? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. All right, well, let's see how much advantage they can get off of a single monster. I imagine it's going to be a lot. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Wow, that's a lot of big guys. Crowley? Sure, why not? Just make him as big as possible. Oh, Lord. Oh, are we just dead? They're going for a Hauka Fibrax line into 001? Into Valor. We are. We're just dead here. They're just going to go for access code Talker. Sheesh. That's rough. Droll and Lockbird, the draw. You've got to be kidding me. That's 3 pops. Yeah, this is lethal. C'est la vie. Oh, wait. Hold up. Do they have like a cowboy in here or something? We have a ton of live draws here. That is not one of them. It's not one of them. Well, we're back with the deck, and yeah, that really showcased, I suppose, one of the more frustrating parts of playing this deck. While it has almost unbeatable setups going first, it really struggles to go second, especially when a significant amount of your cards, things like Disciple of the Nadir, Called by the Grave, Crossout Designator, rely on your opponent either playing in a very particular way or you drawing a very particular portion of your deck. Even the new spell trap, FLOOWANDEREEZE and the Advent of Adventure, requires that you brick in a way that puts winged beast monsters in your hand, and you're not just like looking at a grip full of a couple of copies of Crossout and a field spell that you can't use. All in all, it still has a lot of the same inconsistencies that plagued the deck in the past format and really prevented it from taking wing, but I do think that it is much better positioned and, at very minimum, more consistent than it was in the previous format. For that reason, I think it's going to be a power player in the upcoming metagame, but certainly not the best deck. See you next time.